Well, we're here in Bathurst for the Bathurst yearling sales with Nutrien and also the Bathurst Gold Crown, and I'm catching up with Matt Rue here at the Bathurst Showgrounds. Firstly, Matty, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, no worries.
Beautiful one thing, beautiful day, beautiful weather. What a brilliant place to train.
Yeah, it is a lovely day here today. Sometimes this time of year it can be really cold already, but they've turned it on for us this year. So, yeah, hopefully for the remainder of the carnival it can stay the same.
The old track, she looks like she's still in pretty good nick.
It is great order, mate. We could hold a race meeting here tomorrow. We do put a lot of time into it. We've got good facilities here to keep the track in good order. But yeah, put a lot of time into it each day, and yeah, it's ready to go. It's I do miss racing here. It's probably the greatest half-mile track I've raced on. Yeah.
The little brother's here. He drove around it. He thinks that it might have been a bit of work done to it since they raced on it. Is that put a bit more camber on it?
Oh, I don't think so. I could be proved wrong, but no, I don't think they have. But yeah, maybe it's driving a fast horse and it felt flat.
Well, it always looks different on the other side of it. Yourself, team of horses, how many you got in work, mate?
I've got about 24 here at the moment. A lot of them are racing too at the moment too. I've sort of changed things around a bit the last few years. I used to get some babies going and do a bit of pre-training and that, and sort of done away with that to a degree, and just got mainly race horses here at the moment. And yeah, we're very busy with racing, but it's going along pretty good. Yeah.
Pin-up horse at the minute?
Look, no absolute star here at the moment, but there's a horse here called Horn Player. He's a bit out of shape at the moment. He's got a few little issues going on, but he's probably the best horse I got. But yeah, there's just 4 or 5 there that I think should turn into Saturday night horses in time, you know what I mean? But they're not going to be stars or anything, but like Deepwater Cam's a nice horse, and there's a few 3-year-olds coming through there, Ideal Timing and Tolkowski. Like I said, that none of them are going to change my life or anything, but they're decent horses at the same time.
I got a rude shock because I knew you went out on your own, and we're just saying there before, and I would have said 4 or 5 years. You've been out on your own for 10 years. Enjoying it?
Yeah, like obviously it has its days. There's days where you wish you listened at school, I'll tell you. But no, I do love it. It's one of those things, if I had another job, I'd be doing this before and after work anyway, so might as well still do it all day. No, it's been good to me. Like, I've had a good run. You know, obviously early on I was very, very lucky with driving early on in my career and that, and I had a lot of great opportunities off some good people. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun along the way, but yeah, we've probably only had the 2 sort of standout horses, like Call Me Queen Bee, and obviously 408's the best horse I've had, but yeah, find another one like him's proving pretty hard, but yeah, we're having fun trying to do it, yeah.
Bathurst, you've got the new training centre almost open. It looks exciting. Will you move to there, or are you hoping to stay here?
Yeah, more than likely head up that way. Sort of, you know, in the near future I'd like to sort of get my own place if things work out, but yeah, we'll go there until we sort of see what happens over the next 12 months or so, yeah.
There's pluses and minuses with training centres, and even locations. Sometimes, like, I'd imagine you've probably got a lot of people that are quite happy to walk to work to come to here and help you, whereas the training centre's just going to be that little bit out of the road, which could have its own little issues as well. But overall, the training centres, you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, it'll be good. It's they've got a few improvements they've got to do to it though. They had a bit of a look around up there the other week. It's a nice complex, but it's got some improvements to go. But yeah, once they get it down pat and sort of a bit more suitable for horses, it'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, and you enjoy the training centre side of things. It doesn't worry you. Some people will probably say, I just couldn't do it. I have to be on my own. Oh, I'd prefer to be on my own place for sure. Yeah, and like I said, sort of looking at the moment, but it's pretty hard in this area to find something big enough and flat enough too. So yeah, we're always looking, but yeah, something will pop up one day.
It's one of the big conversations in Victoria. We don't have training centres. I think we've got Cranbourne and that's about it. Young person, like you said, you've been training for 10 years. Would you have been able to go out on your own if you weren't able to access a place like this?
No, probably wouldn't have been, and that's the thing. The more training centres, the better, really, because you got to get people involved, and you know, some people are lucky enough where their family have got a place and they can kick off there, you know what I mean, and some don't, and it does make it difficult from there. But the one at Cranbourne looks a really good setup, yeah. Yeah,
and it's the only one we've got in Victoria. We need to get some more of them. You know, New South Wales, they're doing some great things with a lot of these. That is for sure. What are your goals, mate? Always knew you as a driver. You went to America and the likes. Do you want to become a more regular sort of driver, or you were trying to hopefully branch right out in that training ranks?
Oh, look, I still love driving and that, but it's one of those things, the older you sort of get, there's always young kids coming through, so I sort of wanted to get a few horses around me, and look at, you know, Will Rickson, Cam Hart, Jack Kelly and all them, like there's always someone on your heels that when you're a young driver like ready to take the next generation through. So I do love the training. Like I said, there is some tough days in it and that, but obviously I guess the goal is just try and get more quality of horse, really. I guess everyone wants that. Like, we're winning enough races here at the moment for the size barn we got, but yeah, just trying to get a bit more quality be good, and you know, a few more Menangle horses would be great.
How good's the Bathurst Gold Crown?
Yeah, it's great. It's I've run second in the Gold Crown twice, and yeah, just beaten about an inch one time. I'm still not over it. Michael Formosa won it that year on Shadow Runner, and when we were on our way back, he said, "Oh, well done, mate. I think you've got me." And anyway, so I went from that real big high on the way back to when we got around to the presentation area, Mick's number was in, and I was so happy for Mick, but it was the biggest kick in the guts I've ever had, I tell you. But yeah, it's a great carnival. God, there was some quality in them heats there last night. Bernie's colt, he's been the best two-year-old in town since he stepped him out on the track in his first public trial. But then, you know, as good as he went, there's 3 or 4 others later on who went super as well, you know, so it's going to come down to barrier draws, as it usually does, but I think this year the barrier draws are probably going to be more important than ever. Yeah.
I think Mick Formosa qualified one again last night in a second. We've got to be careful on that because 2 seconds missed out, and that's the scary part. 56.6, and you missed out. There was 2 heats went 56.6, and the horses that ran second in those heats missed out. It's scary.
Yeah, I know, and Mick's horse went super again too. He done all the work sort of the last 1,000 there, and if he finds a helmet for a lot longer in that final, he's right in that race as well.
Matty, thank you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the chat. We came down here looking for another person, and glad I caught up with you. Keep up the great work, mate. And unfortunately, I feel old because when you're talking about young blokes coming through, and I remember you were very young when I was thinking about it. So, but yeah, keep up the good work, mate. Hopefully, when you get out the training centre next year, I'll be able to catch up with you again there, and you're enjoying the fruits of what they're building.
Yeah, good on you. Thank you.
Thanks, man.